94.5 PST. Did you miss anything with Chris, Joe, and Gianna on Chris and the Crew? Catch up now. This is Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. 94.5 PST.
Good job, everybody.
That is your job.
I want to be doing my job.
It's What's My Job?
All right, guys, this morning we have a listener on the phone with us. His name's Hank. He's from Forest Hills. Hey, Hank, how are you?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good. Okay, so this is when we ask you, how much do you make a year?
Okay, I make several $1 million a year.
What?
Wow, we have a millionaire on the phone?
Hank, can I send you my Venmo?
You can send it. I won't do anything with it.
All right, so now we're going to ask you some yes or no questions to help our listeners try to figure out what you do, okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Joe. You go first.
Oh, it's me? Have you ever worked in a bar?
Yeah, I currently work in a bar. Yeah, I work in a bar all the time.
I got a yes on the first one, you
right,
guys.
so
Did good.
Take that as a yes. Let's see. Are you in front of a camera a lot?
Well, I do a decent amount of baseball announcing as well, but normally that's just my voice. Yeah, I'm often. I do some on-camera stuff too. Sure.
All
sure.
right. I am loving this. All right, so my question is, have you ever been involved with the police?
Actually, I'm the chief of police in a small department. But recently I had to take some calls because people were complaining that people in town were eating cats and dogs. Took a couple of hours.
All right. Joe, you got one more question.
Have you ever worked as a housekeeper in, let's say, South Florida?
Just in Miami, I worked for a nice family, for a while. I did dusting and cleaning, and I was also in the show that they will put on. So yeah, I worked as a housekeeper.
Huh. I wonder if I've heard about that club.
Too.
Okay. Do you deal with a lot of celebrities or famous people?
Well, I'm from the South originally, so we don't get many, actor, singer types too much. But sometimes we do some work with them, sure. I met some luminaries.
Hank, do you happen to know Phoebe Buffay?
Yeah, I dated her briefly, but kind of lost out in the end. She married a guy named Mike. I did propose, but she didn't say yes.
Oh, God, that's
I was in Minsk too often.
Oh boy!
Oh, man.
I'm kept sending me to Minsk.
And in spite of a multimillionaire there.
All right, so that's it. That's all you get.
That's all.
All right, so you got to call us right now if you think you know what his job is and who he is. All right, 609-243. All right, we're back. We're playing What's My Job here on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. It's Chris, Joe, and Gianna, and Hank from Forest Hills.
He's online. Hank said he was a multimillionaire. Well, he makes multi-millions a year, right?
We were like, what?
But very varied background, you guys, right?
That could lend to your stripper guess that you always...
It might be. Maybe I'm going to guess Hank's a stripper there again. Because
No, but he told us he has been involved with the police,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
He dated one Phoebe Buffay.
He worked in a bar. Actually, currently works in a bar.
Right.
Currently works in a bar.
And Gianna, let's see. knows famous people,
He's
right?
also the chief of police in some sort of
Yeah,
way. I don't
definitely
understand.
watching for those cats and dogs being eaten these days. Oh, and he said he was a housekeeper in Miami, was part of the show, which I think happened downstairs.
So let's get to the phones.
All right, we have Juan and Trenton on the line. Hey, Juan, what do you think he does?
I'm going to take a wild guess, but that whole spiel had me tripping out. I have met people he reminds me of that are like eccentric and eclectic. I'm going to say a talent agent.
Okay, talent agent.
Interesting.
I've been described as eccentric and eclectic.
That's true. All right, let's go to Mary in Philly. Hey, Mary, good morning.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Good. How are you? So what do you think his job is?
He is a famous actor, and that is Hank Azaria.
Oh, you think
And she
so?
played him from The Simpsons.
You think so, huh? All right, let's go to Nikki and Jackson. Hey, Nikki.
Good morning. I agree. I know those voices anywhere. It's Hank Azaria.
All right, we'll see if you're right. Let's go to Natalie in Bordentown. Hey, Natalie.
Hi, good morning. It's definitely handsome Hank Azaria. I just watched him in Birdcage.
Okay, it's time. Not like we needed any more guesses. You all guessed it. Who is on the line and what is your job?
It's Hank Azaria, and I'm an actor, and my day job is The Simpsons, but I've been in a lot of other stuff, too. Some that you referred to in our little team there.
Oh, my gosh, it's so exciting to have you on the show doing the crew. How are you?
I'm good. That was a fun way to
reveal yourself, right?
Show. Yes.
So, Hank, tell us about this special project that you're working on. You're Jersey people when you're talking about Bruce Springsteen, right? So you have a tribute band to Bruce.
Yeah, one of the other voices I've been doing since I was a teenager is Bruce Springsteen. Now, that was limited to just talking like Bruce. But I turned 60 last April, had mixed feelings about that. Decided to cheer myself up. I'd sing a few songs as Bruce. It went well. Somehow we raised $30,000 for charity. Decided to keep doing it. And we'll be at the Stone Pony November 15th with the tribute band, the Easy Street Band.
Oh, my God, I love that.
Wow, Hank, is this the first time you will have performed at the Stone Pony? With
yeah,
that's gotta be
this
iconic.
is like...
It's iconic.
I didn't mean to really do this. It just kind of, I've worked harder at this singing impression, really, than anything I've ever done, honestly. I spent months. I got totally obsessed, and it came out good. I think they might have sent you a couple of our tracks.
At the end of the night, though, are you just longing for tea? Yeah. Is your voice just killing you?
Oh, beyond tea, more like honey and our Chinese herbal remedies, and I can only sing like every 5 days or so.
Oh,
as Bruce, anyway.
Can you do a little Jersey Girl for me? Oh, that's my fave.
We're working up Jersey Girl. It was going to be a surprise, but I guess spoiler alert. But I don't want to ruin it by singing it by just jumping in over the phone.
I get it.
But we will be doing Jersey Girl.
Oh, I
sure.
love it.
And Hank, this is part of a charity project that you work with as well, right?
Yeah, we really did debut this at my birthday. I just meant to do it as a lark. I surprised my party guests, by fronting this Bruce Springsteen band. But we played for an hour and a half, and then I said, no presents, if you want, donate to my foundation. And like I said, we raised $30K that night.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
So we decided to keep doing it, and all net proceeds go to 439 Foundation, which I started a bunch of years ago, primarily for education and social justice.
Amazing.
Causes.
So Bruce covers original songs I'm hearing at these shows, too?
No, just Bruce covers.
Just Bruce covers.
No, I want to bore people with my songs. You know what I mean?
I don't have any songs anyway. But if I did, I wouldn't annoy people with them.
All right, who wants to go to the show? You got to give us a call right now. 609-243-9778. We got some tickets waiting for you. Thank you so much, Hank. It's so great to talk to you.
Thank you. Come on. If you want tickets, if you don't win these tickets, we're literally almost sold out November 15th. So get yourself some tickets. We'll see you there.
StonePonyOnline.com. Thanks for making time for us, Hank.
Thanks for having me.
So what the heck is going on with Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco?
Oh, my God.
We are obsessed with this. It's Chris, Joe, and Gianna. We love tea.
And you know what? This whole thing was unraveling yesterday, and I was gripped by it. I couldn't stop watching videos and comments. And
we watched that same video of her dancing with that guy over and over and over again. Okay, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
this video started circulating yesterday, and then Gianna and I were like, wait, how do we miss this? Well, we got in on it like right away.
No, yeah, we
saw
found
it
it
like right away, like before TMZ.
Yeah, it was way before TMZ. We were talking about it for like 20 minutes before they even posted anything. I felt so good.
It's Selena. She's out at a Sabrina Carpenter concert, which is like, what? Okay, but anyway. She seems drunk.
Oh, she was hammered. I'm going to go on the record and say,
so careful and not talk bad about her. And not that it's bad.
No, there's nothing wrong with being hammered. It's fun,
Her hair is a mess. She's dancing all over the place. And then all of a sudden there's this guy like grinding up on her, like holding her around the waist. And we were like, wait, that's not Benny Blanco.
No, it was so his name is Edgar Ramirez. He's like a Venezuelan actor, and they're doing a project together right now.
We had to dig because we were like, who is this guy?
So she's like promoting a new TV show, and right after she posted a video of her dancing and like kind of like grinding up on the wall behind her in the box at the concert.
And then you noticed that Benny Blanco was off her TikTok, right? Didn't we check? We checked.
I didn't see any. But then when she posted this video of her kind of grinding up on the wall, she tagged Benny Blanco in the caption.
Yeah.
And then there was videos of her grinding up on this man, and nobody knew like.
And he looks older.
Yeah, and they're like co-stars, but it wasn't just this guy. Like there was a group of friends. But there was one little touch around her waist that looked a little too much for people.
And it wasn't even necessarily her. It was him. He had this like sly, like slimy face. And we were like, ew, get off her.
So TikTok users had two questions yesterday that I kept seeing. And the number one was, is Edgar Ramirez gay?
Right.
And then number two.
What was the accent?
What was that?
I sometimes whip out an accent.
Okay, anyway.
And question number two was, are Benny and Selena just in an open relationship?
I don't know about that.
So.
But
I don't know.
Couldn't they be, Chris?
Joe, in my mind, just want this.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Just like he wants me to.
No,
he wants it to be open. I want it to be closed.
I'm not asking you to be open.
No, you want her relationship to be open.
No, I'm just asking though. You say what? No, why not?
Because
are you saying she'd be dirty then?
No.
Well, what do you say?
She's talked and because of the way she's acted, I don't think she's in an open relationship.
We don't know. Obviously, we cannot confirm or deny.
I know very loving open relationships. Some are near and dear to my heart that I know.
You're just wishing that on. Because you want to excuse the ones in your world.
Excuse.
Joe, can you say his name one more time?
Edgar Ramirez.
It's Can't Beat Chris. Can't Beat Chris on 94.5 PST.
Let's not stick around to any funny business. Let's get right to the phones this morning. Good morning, PST. Who's this? Good morning, PST. Who's this?
Kim from Southampton.
There's Kim.
Kim, we're going hard in today's game. All right, you ready? So, Chris.
I'm so ready.
All right, Kim's ready. Chris.
Sounds serious. I'm out.
You boogie.
Good luck.
Boogie. Let's boogie.
You too.
Let's boogie. Kim, you're going to get 3 questions. When the queen of pop culture herself returns, Chris Rollins, she'll get the same 3 questions at her, and we'll see who got more right, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go, Kim. First question. The kids show Bluey first aired 6 years ago today. What country are the characters from on Bluey?
Oh, geez. I should know this. I have a 2-year-old at home. I'm going to say Australia.
Do you want to lock that in?
Yes.
Question number 2. Selena Gomez was posting pictures from the Sabrina Carpenter concert the other night. What music producer is Selena currently dating?
Benny Blanco.
You want to lock in Benny Blanco?
Yes.
Third and final question, Kim. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland were hanging out at Beyonce's whiskey launch party. What girl group were they a part of in the 90s?
Destiny's Child.
You want to lock in Destiny's Child?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Can't Be Chris, powered by Legoland Discovery Center, Philadelphia. Jump into a world of creativity, color, and playful learning. Info and tickets at philadelphia.legolanddiscoverycenter.com. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Hi, Chris. You ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, here we go. Question number 2.
One first.
Oh, yeah, round 2, question 1. Wow.
That'll be good.
I'm trying to move that. I'm moving here.
Moving the needle.
All right, here we go. Question number 1, Chris. The kids show Bluey first aired 6 years ago today. What country are the characters from on that show?
Oh, my God. Yeah, everybody's obsessed with this. Australia.
You both said Australia, and you guys are both correct. It's like the Peppa Pig effect. Now everybody's kids are going to have Australian accents.
True. They went from British to Australian.
Yes.
Question number 2, finally, Chris. Here you go. Here it is. Selena Gomez was posting a ton of pictures and videos from the Sabrina Carpenter concert the other night. What music producer is she currently dating?
Benny Blanco.
You both said Benny Blanco, and you're both correct.
All right. Could come down to this third question. Kim, you feeling confident in your answer to question 3?
I hope so.
All right. Here we go. Question 3. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland were hanging out at Beyonce's whiskey launch party. What girl group were they a part of together in the 90s?
Easy. Destiny's Child.
You both said Destiny's Child. You guys are both correct, which means you guys tied today.
Nice job.
Nice job to you, too.
Yeah, we got
Kim.
We got you a pair of tickets to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show happening at the Miller Theater in Philly on October 29th, Kim.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's a great time to jump up and do the time warp with a screening of the cult classic with a guest performance from the original Brad, Barry Bostwick himself, a live shadowcast as well. You can get your tickets at ensembleartsphilly.org, but hang online, Kim, okay?
Listen tomorrow morning at 7:40 for another chance to beat Chris on 94.5 PST. It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
Have you guys heard the rumor going around that Drake sent a cease and desist letter to Kendrick Lamar telling him not to play the diss track, not like us at the Super Bowl?
Whatever.
It's probably not true, but I kind of like the rumor. So I'm just telling you.
Who knows?
It might be true.
That's not a crazy rumor.
That's a rumor.
You think so?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? Like, the diss track's good for Drake.
Is it, though?
Yes. People are thinking about Drake in a situation where they maybe wouldn't have otherwise.
Keeping him top of mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so Ariana Grande got strapped to a polygraph machine by Vanity Fair and was asked by her Wicked co-star, Cynthia Erivo, what cosmetic procedures she's had. She denied having a nose job or a boob job. She also hasn't had a facelift, apparently, but she's open to it. She also didn't get a Fox eye lift, whatever that is. And she said that she hadn't heard of that until somebody accused her of getting one. No chin implant, no Brazilian butt lift. She has had fillers and Botox in various places, but she stopped doing that years ago.
When I saw this, the question I wanted to know was what's going on with all of the accent changes with her. Because over the years, she's had a lot of different accents.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I want to know.
Well,
and I love her dearly, but I want to know.
Out, the lie detector determined that she was actually telling the truth about all these things.
Good for her.
So she really hasn't had a lot of work.
The work wasn't even the work, like, I get it. When they asked her if she had a BBL, I was like, really? Are we really going to ask this?
So funny. And today is National Taco Day. And it's Tuesday. It used to be every October 4th, but then they changed it to the first Tuesday in October.
Wow. So
it would land on Taco Tuesday. So Taco Bell, pretty elaborate. They're doing hourly drops today, offering like a bunch of things for $1. There's just deals everywhere. So it's Taco Day.
I love it.
Love Taco Tuesday.
Taco Day.
Yeah. All right, there's the scoop. Do you know anyone who has like a funny Wi-Fi name? It's Chris and the Crew on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. You know what I'm talking about, right? Phones are open. You can call right now if you want, 609-243-9778. So when I go down the shore, there's like a million people around. Mm-hmm. And when you go to connect to Wi-Fi, like 10 networks show up. So I'm looking through the list and you see like the funniest names. I mean, not dirty necessarily, but just like 2 teachers on vacation or, these elaborate names.
That is oddly elaborate.
Victor's girl.
Yeah, it's
like things like that.
I know. It's so bizarre.
Have you ever heard any? Have you ever seen any that are funny?
I've never seen that, but my Wi-Fi password at my house used to be funny. It's not the Wi-Fi name, it was the password.
What was the password?
Can you tell us? Is it the same password now?
Now that you've said it on
it's not
air.
the same.
Is it a password your family still uses?
It is not. It does not. We do not still use it. Because after it was FU ! But it was spelled out. So then we had a thing broken, like our Wi-Fi was broken, and the guy came to fix it, and they were like, "So what's your Wi-Fi password?" And Mom's like, FU. And
so
spelled
she spelled the whole thing.
But it's different.
But it was like CKU, CKY.
She tried to like disguise it.
Like,
U exclamation point.
Yeah, like the guy's like writing, what?
It was so good. And then my mom was like, yeah, maybe we should rethink this whole password thing. Like, maybe it's
imagine,
me normal.
you know how people have those signs when you enter their house?
Yeah,
like,
I do. I have one.
I hate
My
them.
Wi-Fi
It's so
password
bad.
is,
So
so we
basic.
write it down.
It
is
could-
basic. It's not basic with that stuff.
Yeah, but
No, but
Gianna's
that's smart.
family would just say then F you.
It would just say U exclamation
Hilarious.
point. We had
Wait,
to change
so
it.
I already get an app chat from Sammy in Ewing. It says, my friend had, it hurts when you IP.
Oh, God.
Or when IP. It hurts when, I messed that up. It hurts when IP.
Who has the time to go back and change all the Wi-Fi names and stuff? Like, well, my family thought we were clever with the password being as weird
But don't
as
you
it was.
think everybody thinks they're clever? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
I always referred to my, when I lived with an ex, we referred to our house as the Mans because Karen Walker in Will and Grace called her house the Mans, like the mansion.
yeah.
So I named all my Wi-Fi networks the Mans.
That's pretty funny.
That's not really that funny.
Like, that's
though.
kind of a, if you know, you know.
Yeah, but otherwise it's just whatever. Yeah.
I feel like people are doing this more often than you think.
Well, it hurts when I pee is pretty funny.
That is pretty good.
Ooh, I got a drop now of Chris Rollins
got it
saying it
right.
hurts when I pee.
All right, so you got to tell us, anybody that you know, do you have a funny Wi-Fi name or password? 6092. It's Chris and the crew. Good morning. It's 8:15 on 94.5 PST, your number one hit music station. It's Chris.
Well,
I did that on purpose.
Joe's eating a bagel.
I did it on purpose because his mouth is stuffed with a bagel.
Joe, we have a
we
job
have
to
roles
do.
on this show, and normally Chris gets us in, so I had a couple of minutes to chew.
I did it on purpose
You have
because I
crumbs
want
on your
to
mouth.
embarrass you.
I'm turning my mic off for a minute.
He's eating a bagel.
Anyway,
Gianna, you here?
I am here.
Gianna's here. All right, so we're talking about, we got into this conversation about funny Wi-Fi network names. Like we got this app chat in Ewing that the you know when you go on Wi-Fi to find the network and you see other people's names.
Yeah.
Well, one of them was, oh God, no, I forget what it was.
It hurts when I pee.
Yeah,
Was her
thank
thing.
you. It hurts when I pee.
There we go.
And the IP, like an IP address.
yeah.
Get it? It's kind of clever.
Mm-hmm.
So what's
Very
your funny, and then Gianna's family, the password was basically FU.
But spelled out. So then when we had to get our Wi-Fi checked one day, it was like, oh, what's your password? My mom was like, oh, well. You.
FUC.
CKY. OU, exclamation point.
Let's go to the phones. Chris in Branchburg is on the line. Hey, Chris, what's going on?
Hey,
So is it your Wi-Fi network or somebody else's?
it's my best friend. She was going through a divorce and her husband wouldn't leave the house and she was living elsewhere at the time. And she noticed he was giving the Wi-Fi out to a bunch of people. So she changed it to divorce party.
Oh,
It's still there to this day.
Oh, great.
that's pretty funny.
I love that.
Yeah. Let's go to Jenna in Ewing. Hey, Jenna.
Hi. So my boyfriend has the absolute worst name for our Wi-Fi network, and it's so confusing to everyone. He named it Network Not Found. So whenever anyone comes over, I just have to explain that it's not our network. It's just my boyfriend being kind of dumb.
That's actually
Everyone's
funny.
like, wait, what's going on? I can't find it. It says network not found. That is pretty clever,
That's funny.
actually.
That's so annoying, though, when you're trying to, like, have people come over. It's like, you know, like, your parents are not going to figure that out. You know what I mean?
I want to shout out to Hannah in Milford. It was so inappropriate. Their college Wi-Fi name was so inappropriate. It was 2 phrases for male genitalia in one network.
I love it.
Oh, my.
She said when Xfinity came, it was a bit awkward.
Not safe for radio. We'll just say that.
Mhm.
Let's see. We have an app chat from Branchburg that says ours is Nacho Wi-Fi.
Nacho Wi-Fi.
Nacho
Love
Wi-Fi.
that.
I
Love
love that too. Oh my gosh. Terry in Hamilton said hers is, my name is Jeff. Remember? My name's Jeff. Do you guys not remember that?
I don't.
Oh my God.
What is that? What is that?
It's from, is it The Hangover? No,
Oh.
maybe not The Hangover.
It's from a movie?
Good
Yeah,
story.
but then it turned into like a huge meme.
When people show up at your house, who still connects to someone's Wi-Fi? Don't we all have unlimited data anymore? I don't connect
I don't
to
wanna use
anyone's
it.
Wi-Fi. It's unlimited
We
data.
don't want to use it. We're hooking up to yours right now. Actually, you know, now when I go into my friends' houses, it automatically connects.
So
now.
if you tell me, if you come over, you're connecting to my Wi-Fi?
Yes.
Screw you.
It works faster.
What are you talking about?
Really? The average person walks into someone's house and still connects to their Wi-Fi.
People ask for our password.
I can't tell you the last time I connected to a friend's Wi-Fi.
But it doesn't work as fast if you're not connected sometimes.
What am I doing? I'm not
scrolling?
downloading porn at my friend's house.
Well, somebody said that you had to do that. Like, no, who's doing that at their friend's house?
I wouldn't put it past them.
Well,
your partner into getting married because you could end up with a shut-up ring. You don't want that. It's Chris and everybody's looking down at their rings now,
trying to figure out if they have one or not.
Mine's not a shut-up ring.
You sure?
It's Chris. It's Joseph. It's Gianna.
So apparently, if you keep pressuring your partner to get engaged, they're just going to go get whatever ring they can afford right in that moment, and they're just going to throw a proposal together, and it's going to be that. And then you're not allowed to get mad, though, when this happens.
If you do bully your partner into proposing and it's not the ring you wanted, you do not have a right
Absolutely
to
not.
complain.
Absolutely not.
But here's the thing, and this is where I feel bad for the partner, the guy in a lot of cases, because what if he really is into it? Okay, I guess you could sense the vibe. But what if he's really into it, but the ring, he can't afford all that much? Because people have like small rings sometimes, and she's looking at a ring like, oh my God, it's a shut up ring, when it really isn't.
Well, you know what the solution is, ladies? Is don't pressure a guy, and then you wouldn't have a shut-up ring no matter what.
Don't you look at me. I didn't pressure my guy.
Didn't you say, hold on,
The
Gianna,
day-
didn't
yes,
she
the morning
just
of
tell
my
us the other day, the morning of her proposal?
But that was only once. And it was
Gianna's
just
being
happened to me.
silent. Gianna's being silent.
Picking the lint off her pants
I
right
am
now.
picking the lint off my pants.
Gianna, how
I
many
have
times a
nothing to add.
week do you pressure him?
I don't. I am fine where I'm at. I am
Okay.
fine going out on the weekends with my friends. I am fine not having lots of
She
bills.
also wants to pick out her own ring. So,
Yeah, but by age 26, when it's bye-bye benefits.
Oh,
isn't that
then
part?
that's going to be a little different. Yeah.
It's Chris and the Crew's Daily Scoop.
so there's a rumor going around that Drake sent a cease and desist letter to Kendrick Lamar, basically telling him you can't play that diss track, Not Like Us, at the Super Bowl, because he's doing the Super Bowl halftime show. What?
I don't really think this is that far-fetched of a rumor.
I think this is more of the narrative that they've been playing out.
Yeah,
And this is
listen.
keeping Drake front of mind.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's the whole story is what I think.
We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were both in on it.
Maybe.
Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Rolling Stone, by
time
the
you
way.
said that today.
Rolling
It's
Stone,
true.
by the way, says he didn't do it.
I've heard, but I don't know.
But I mean, rumors are
I just think
rumors
it's
are good.
a
Rumors
part
are
of
good.
the
buzz.
storyline.
exactly.
Yeah. So Selena Gomez, boy, she was having a really good time at the Sabrina Carpenter concert. Gianna and I were totally obsessed with this yesterday. So this video comes out of her drunk.
Yes.
She's having a great time though. Good for her. Good, you go, girl.
Yeah, no, we're not. I'm happy she was drunk.
But
Go
here's
off.
the thing that we didn't like. This guy came up behind her, put his hand around her waist. Like they were close.
Yeah.
It was like grinding up against her.
was
We were
pretty
like,
weird.
that's not Benny Blanco. So we go digging. Turns out that he is one of her co-stars for an upcoming project. Some people think he's gay. Some people don't know what he is. I don't know.
Open
Yeah.
relationship.
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Like, I
don't think so either. I think that they're.
You
but then
haven't-
she tagged Benny in the
in
video.
in another video.
Yeah.
So there were two separate videos. One she posted herself, and then the other one was just a video that was posted from like a friend or whatever. It wasn't her posting it.
And then we started freaking out because then we thought she scrubbed Benny from her socials, but no, we found him on her
Instagram and stuff.
Instagram.
Yeah. And
Not
everything
a
was,
lot of him on her TikTok, but that's not a big deal.
yeah.
So I don't know if there's trouble in paradise. I don't think there is. I just think maybe they were just having a good time in the sky. But get him off you.
Yeah, it was a little weird.
You
Lord,
make
off you.
unnecessary rules.
What was his name again, Joe, the guy?
Edgar Ramirez.
Oh,
That's what I
That's the
wanted.
last time I get to do that
Joe.
today.
And
Edgar
it's
Ramirez.
National
Stop.
Taco Day
National
today.
Taco Day.
Stop.
Taco Day.
It's every year. It was every year on October 4th, but then they changed it to the first Tuesday in October just so it could be Taco Tuesday. But a lot of places having deals. Taco Bell, this is a pretty big deal. They're doing hourly drops with a bunch of things at $1 today. So check it out. There's the scoop.
Chris and the Crew, 94.5 PST.
94.5 TST, your number one hit music station. All right, so if you could name a simple joy in your life, what would it be?
Oh, God.
We found this whole list of things that are supposedly simple joys. We're going to see if if we agree with these.
I don't see an 11 a.m. dirty martini on this list, so I think I may have to tap out.
Most people don't have the exact schedule that we have for an 11 a.m. dirty martini.
I could go for one right now. Anyway, the first one is waking up after a good night's sleep. I'm sorry, I don't feel refreshed when I get like 8 to 9 hours of sleep.
I know some people that spring out of bed. Oh, I don't even need my alarm. I just spring out of bed. That's not me.
No. I could sleep for 16 hours and you still have to drag my body out of the bed.
I mean, I'm okay once I get going. Like if once I get out of the shower and I start moving around, then I feel good. But right off the bat, no.
No, it's not. No, I have I
hit snooze 3 times this morning. 3 times. 7 minutes.
I have to set my alarm a half hour before I actually wake up.
Me too.
Because I can't do it physically.
That's not me.
The next one is watching your favorite TV show.
Oh, I do love it.
Yeah. If I put The Office on at any time of day, I'm going to be hooked for a few hours.
I know everybody rots on their phones at night and their iPads or whatever. I still like watching TV at night.
Me too.
Just to like decompress.
Me too.
I love it.
I like to fall asleep to the TV.
Yeah.
It stays on all night. It feels comforting.
All night?
Yeah. Well, it'll shut off. It's on a timer.
Oh, wow.
Like you can set your Fire Stick on a timer, which is what I do because I always fall asleep. Another one is having someone tell you that they're thinking about you.
Do you remember that King of Queens episode? Does anybody want? Where she was complaining that he never thought of her because her coworkers were all getting like random texts and random phone calls from their honeys during the day. So he called in and he called her during the day and he goes, "I'm thinking of you." All right.
My boyfriend knows.
You had to see it.
My boyfriend knows not to bother me like that during the day.
Oh,
I find that infuriating.
Infuriating, Joe?
Yeah, that's
really. It's needy. And you know what's unbecoming?
No, it's staying connected.
Needy.
It's staying connected.
Staying connected is a better term.
Yeah.
It does start a conversation, though, so you have to be ready to send the text back and forth. But it's sweet, though, when somebody says.
And then I don't reply. And then I don't reply quick enough, and I'm in trouble because I didn't reply quick. Oh.
Well, then Joe's not going
to do better.
Joe's not going to like the next one. It's catching up with an old friend or a loved one. I love a nice little phone call when you're in the car going somewhere and you're I haven't talked to this person in a while.
That's my best time to catch up with people when I'm driving.
Joe, can I call you when I'm driving? Would you answer?
We talk. I only talk to you in the hours I'm paid to talk to you.
Do you really want to do that?
No, I don't.
Do you want to catch up with me in the afternoon? I don't think you do.
Not really.
Self-love.
Chris and the Crew on 94.5 PST. This was Chris and the Crew on Demand, sponsored by Trinity Rehab. Schedule an appointment now at trinity-rehab.com. Wake up with Chris and the Crew, weekdays 6 until 10 on your #1 hit music station, 94.5 PST.